Hey, what is up? Today we'll be reviewing the Harman Kardon Aura Studio 3.
Just hold on.
Harman Kardon seems to be ready to take the Bluetooth home speaker market by storm. This year they updated the iconic Aura Studio 3 with a similar design aesthetic and a refreshed design language. This time we have a full acrylic top without the pipe in the center column. In a fully dark room, it provides a diffused type of ambient light that is really soothing to watch. The entire bottom is wrapped with a full fabric which gives off a classy look. However, it is not dustproof or waterproof. In all, it weighs in at a hefty 3.6 kg, much more than the Aura Studio 2. The dark grey transparent glass on the outside do help to keep fingerprints to a minimum, although fingerprint marks will still exist. Between the intersection where we have the acrylic and the fabric cover is where you can find all the controls. Looking straight on, we will first find our lighting on-off button. Moving to the sides, you will see the volume buttons. The Bluetooth pairing button is located at the rear left and the power button towards the rear right. Do you notice something is missing? Yes, that's right. Oddly enough, the speaker does not have a play, pause or multifunction button to skip songs, which seems to me as a blatant mistake on Harman Kardon's part. They had the left and right sides of the speaker totally free of buttons, which seems there's a good spot to include those buttons. Anyways, moving on, a single press on the power button will turn on or off the speaker, a single press on the Bluetooth button will enable pairing to a new device, and a single press on the lighting button will turn on or off the lighting. There is no way to control how and when the speaker will light up. It is a fixed setting that seems to be somewhat reading what the speaker plays. The louder the volume, the more frequent and brighter the light will appear. Next, there is also another mistake of this speaker, which is a lack of an app to control the lighting and potentially the various settings of the speaker as well as the sound signature. There is no way to stereo pair another Aura Studio 3 or the recently released Onyx Studio 6. A big disappointment, especially since we know that now JBL is under the Harman umbrella. They could have learned a thing or two from their much more successful counterparts and boost their name. At the rear of the speaker, you will find a port for plug-in power and a 3.5mm audio in port, which is one right thing that Harman Kardon did right. Moving on to sound quality, the Aura Studio 3 features a 360 speaker setup with 6 40mm transducers firing the mid-range outwards, while a 130mm bass driver directs the bass against the table. It delivers up to 100 watts of powerful bass sound and 2 × 15 watts of mid-range to nicely fill up a medium-sized room at a mere 30% volume. Having a frequency range between 45 and 20,000 kHz, the bass response is deep, tight and punchy. It never managed to distort or bleed into the mids even when you turn up the volume. It hits deep but it feels tame in certain songs where the bass is not as strong. The highs sound a little shallow and some details were missing from the songs I tested it with. The mids on the other hand are very crisp and filled with clarity. The instrument separation and soundstage are decent, but it's definitely nowhere near the best I have heard from speakers of this size. However, since there is no app support, there is no equalizer to change the sound signature of the speaker for different genres. Going third party or simply using your phone's equalizer does alter the sound signature to your preference if there's a need. Overall, I felt that the sound signature was the best and cleanest in its default setting out of the box, without the need to even alter it with any equalizer settings. The sound signature can be best described as being neutral with a slight emphasis to the bass. From my experience, I noticed that you could get a very different sound experience just based off the distance you are to the speaker. If you have the speaker pretty close to you, say on a desk in front of you, you'll hear much more of the mids and highs and feel that there's somehow a lack of bass. Now if you move further, say 1 meter away, you will start to hear the depth and thump of the bass response, and the mids and highs suddenly loses that emphasis. If you are looking to use the Aura Studio 3 as the speakerphone, it does not support it as well. It also does not have Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa integration for your smart home needs. Now, as always, let's jump into a sound quality test to listen to how it sounds. Please use headphones or in-ear headphones to tell a difference. Hey you, new to our channel, remember to hit the like button if you find this video helpful and share it with someone who may need it. Do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new video reviews. Thank you for your support. Now back to our test.
Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want.
Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me?
Nothing seems the same, always on the go now, never seem to slow down. You've been playing games, you don't pick up the phone now, when you know I'm never home now. Tell me when am I gonna see you? 'Cause I've been missing your body right beside me. Tell me when am I gonna see you? You've been driving me crazy, I can't take this. All I wanna do, all I wanna do, all I wanna do is be right there for you, be right there with you. All I wanna do, all I wanna do, all I wanna do is be right there for you, be right next to you. Wait a minute. Be right next to you. All I wanna do, all I wanna do, all I wanna do, I wanna be there for you, I wanna be there with you. All I wanna do, all I wanna do, all I wanna do is be right there for you, be right next to you. Baby, don't you know that when I'm smoking that loud, got my head in plumes and clouds, you're the one I think of. Baby, don't you know that it's gonna go down when I hit the bottom now, you're the one I think of.
Boy, will you hit me up? I lost control. Will you help me? Love about a liquor, boy. Will you hit me up? I lost control. Will you help me? I lost control.
It feels like I might be losing my grip, oh yeah, I am. What you gonna say, what you gonna do when I lost control? We are lost, yeah, we lost control. Yeah, we lost control.
In terms of connectivity, Bluetooth 4.2 is offered, still not Bluetooth 5 unfortunately in 2020. Harman Kardon did not disclose the audio codecs used in the speaker, so I cannot confirm which codecs are included. A 3.5mm audio input is available for wired use, and the speaker will automatically switch input settings when the cable is connected. In the next generation, I hope to see Harman Kardon include these features to continue to stay relevant to today's market demand. First, the inclusion of the basic play, pause and skip tracks button to control the music on the speaker itself. Second, the inclusion of a speakerphone function. Third, app support for lighting, equalizer settings and smart assistant integration with Wi-Fi built in to become a smart speaker. All in all, the Harman Kardon Aura Studio 3 is still the iconic home speaker that stands out with its excellent design and instantly elevates the interior of your home. It definitely helps to boost your home ambience if you are looking to get a subtle audio-visual listening experience. On the design end, it stands as one of the top choices to choose from, but from a technology standpoint, it has a lot of catching up to do to stay relevant in the years to come. With a clean 360 sound signature, diffuse ambient lights as well as easy to use controls, it's definitely worth the buy if the speaker goes on sale. Thank you for watching, and please check out our written review over at DARADISER.com/Harman Kardon Aura Studio 3. Also, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more.
Boy, you're so